Hello, friends. Welcome back to the channel, Mr. Robot, Season 2, Episode number 5. And we've got Elliot back in front of a computer.
Sure do.
And he's hacking the FBI.
Sure is.
Yikes.
Yes, sir.
This whole situation, that episode was fantastic. That chess scene that he played against his dad / himself was such a cool take on the situation that Elliot is dealing with right now. And it feels like the first time he's actually embraced what's going on here. Mm-hmm. And the idea that he was having his therapy session and she was telling him, can't get rid of it. It's a lose-lose situation for you, basically, because that person that you see is part of who makes you who you are today.
Right.
And all this stuff. And the idea that they were playing for winner takes all. They take over the body, take over the mind.
Yeah, which weird.
So insane. But just the way that it was done, the execution of it, the show does that stuff so well. And now he's supposed to be helping Rain with his online business, which is very important to him. And he likes to keep discretion, and he's a very private person. So, what's going on there?
Uh-huh.
Because one of the things that we talked about in the last episode was his ability to kind of switch his charm from being kind of like the funny guy to being the scary guy.
Yeah.
And there was a moment in that conversation with Elliot where he turned into the scary guy, where he started talking about his business that we really don't know anything about yet. But
the work is important and mysterious.
Yeah,
guys.
Exactly. Got it. And so Elliot was going to confess all the things that he had did, all the stuff that he had done to get it off his chest, but instead he made the decision to help him with this issue that he has in terms of migrating things. So he said he was going to do this. One of his
dudes
walked in the room, sat there to help if there needed to be any help. And he proceeded
if there needed to be any help.
Yeah. And proceeded to, it was like the first time he had been in front of a computer for a while, it looked like, and proceeded to hack into the FBI to find out some things, because the FBI is hot on their trail. They figured out the location of their spot. A bullet casing was found, which feels like it has to go back to the quick scene that we saw with Elliot and Tyrell at the moment of when they launched this attack, to where he went into the popcorn machine to grab the gun, right? It has to be something related to that. That's
unless
it
was from way before, they never cleaned anything up, and we just don't know. And then what if that actually does link to a crime that has nothing to do with them, but now
I think they showed us that scene for a reason, of Elliot going for the gun during that moment with Tyrell. Because Tyrell is also a big mystery. His wife has this stuff going on. She's trying to get his pension from work, but she went and actually visited Scott Knowles, and he's like, well, I would like to know who killed my wife.
Yeah,
but
that's tough.
That made me feel like that she knows where he is. And I'm just wondering a whole bunch of things at this point in terms of the conversation that he had with Elliot. Did that really happen? My feeling has always kind of been that Elliot took him out. That's kind of, it's like Mr. Robot's going to reveal, oh yeah, he's over here, and he's going to be dead, and he's going to be a stashed body or something somewhere.
Gross.
But it sounds like his wife knows that he's alive somewhere. That's the impression I got from the previous episode. So I don't know what's going on there. Darlene is in a full panic mode. She visited her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend from the Dark Army, and it doesn't sound like they're involved, but then there was something that he said that it made it sound like that he was involved. If they tried to leave or flee or appear guilty, that they would take them out, which, they're watching, they're paying attention, because he knew that they figured out the arcade. He knows some other things. And add the fact that Rome had a list of FBI names where Dominique's name was on that. And she feels like she's going to be a really big problem for these folks, because we've gotten a little bit of her personal life. She doesn't sleep much. She stays up late. Seems like she's kind of obsessed about her job, and she takes that shit very seriously. So her finding this bullet casing, trying to figure out the list thing. She's got the list. She knows that her name's on it, and just finding a way to connect the dots somehow, some way. They're going to talk to every single person that was at the party, because there were social media photos. I don't think any of the members of F Society were probably in the photos. Granted, you don't know if you're in the background of a shot.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to work, or if they're going to notice that, but Darlene just needs to kind of focus and get back on track and figure things out. And I think the idea that Elliot is sitting there at a computer doing essentially what she asked him, I think that's going to maybe calm her down a little bit because he's back in the game now, potentially.
We'll see.
I hope that's the case, but yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of shit going on. Angela made a big play. Again, I keep forgetting what dude's name is, the boss. But it feels like she went in with like this big bluff and he kind of called her bluff and was like, just go home, whatever, you're good. And I'm wondering what this is going to do to her now, because it felt like she put a lot into this play that she made.
Yeah.
And it kind of backfired, it seems like. Yeah. So I'm wondering what's going on with her. And then obviously the scene with White Rose and the boss guy, where that connection continues to be interesting, and what exactly is at stake here in terms of their plan. What do they have going on? Obviously, they've got this big plan in place that needs very specific things to happen. So we'll see where all that goes. But here we go with episode 5, season 2. You ready for it?
Yes.
Let's go. Interesting. That's crazy.
Identify the target and its flaws. There are always flaws. I learned that early in life. My first hack, the local library, a vulnerable FTP server and its AS400, a far cry from the Android 0 days I'm using to own the FBI standard issue smartphone. Step 2, build malware and prepare an attack. At my fingertips, the 0 days wrapped in code like a Christmas present, then becomes an exploit.
What?
I live for this shit.
I was gonna say, it's so impressive that he could just sit down at a random computer
shell two-stage exploit,
and just start hacking shit.
Package. Load the malware into a femtocell delivery system. My personal cell tower that'll intercept all mobile data, similar to my first time when I found myself staring at late book fees. Everything was revealed. The secret of the perfect hack, make it infallible. Hidden within the kernel is a logic bomb.
I like the way this is edited too.
I do too.
Step 4, write the script. Why do it myself? Because that's how I learned, and I know exactly what, when, and how it's going to run. Today is different. I hacked the world. Final step, launch the attack. Once I do, I'll own the Android phone of every FBI agent in that building. I'll own Evil Corp's network, applications, everything.
So he's not helping, right?
No, he's doing the FBI hack.
This is the greatest rush. God access. The feeling never gets old.
That's crazy.
I need to talk to the old sysadmin. The old IT guy set this up. There's an encrypted database on the old server I'm gonna need access to.
You wanna talk to RT?
If that's his name.
I'll talk to Ray, see what's what.
Wait, is it daylight now? How long have we been working on this? Oh, the way the light...
It's very interesting.
Like he's back into dark mode. Let's go. Is this tunnel vision?
In fact, with all the lawsuits we're facing, the company's rebranding. Our new name, Steel Valley. What do you think?
Honestly, it's pretty terrible.
Oh, is she at Steel Mountain right now? Oh. How'd they figure this out?
Jeez Louise, look at that.
Wow.
What did that say?
What the hell are you doing here? How did you get in?
Penetration test, you failed. Done anyway.
What is this? I haven't seen you in 5 weeks, and now you're just in my home? Leave. Now.
Oh.
If you want the FBI to find out that you were the one who illegally put a CD into a drive at Allsafe that set off the crime of the millennium, be my guest.
He told you.
Yeah, and he cleared Allsafe's logs to cover your ass. But now with the FBI's 5-9 investigation, this could all lead back to both you and Elliot.
Oh, shit.
Why didn't he say anything?
Because that's what he does. And now it's time for you to help him.
What exactly do you want from me?
Before I tell you, I need you to keep reminding yourself that this is simple. Your gut instinct is going to be screaming a big fucking no, and I need you to suppress that instinct and remind yourself that this is simple.
This little preface was supposed to inspire confidence. You're failing miserably.
I'll give you a small device which you'll take to work. Drop at the Fed's office on the 23rd floor and walk away. Simple. Here it comes. That gut instinct I was talking about.
Are you out of your mind? You want me to hack the FBI? What possible good would that even do?
Once we have access to their system, we can make all of the bullshit go away. Any evidence they have on you and Elliot, gone.
I'll take my chances.
Ooh, girl, I don't know if that's a good idea. I think I would probably listen to Darlene. I don't know.
Play it how you want to play it, but I hope for Elliot and your sake, no one else knows about that CD.
Ollie.
The douchebag boyfriend. Well, ex-boyfriend.
This is not our usual time nor place to meet. It was very risky for me to come here.
I don't want to do this anymore. I lied to the FBI, and they know it. Who are we protecting? Some scrawny kid in a hoodie?
Part of our agreement was that you would not ask any questions.
I know someone is watching me.
How do you know?
I just do.
I promise you everything will be okay.
She's gonna fucking kill him. Right? Right?
Feels like it, yeah.
I had that dream again. Except this time, I was walking down a steep hill, and at the bottom was that same man wearing a surgical mask.
Never tries to kill you?
Nope. Just staring.
That's a creepy dream.
You really don't dream, do you?
She doesn't sleep.
Never interested in me.
You read Santiago's email?
I guess you're excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. We get to go to China.
Yeah, well, just so you know, I throw up on planes, so bring a raincoat and nose plugs.
Oh, God, girl, damn.
Something's wrong. Darlene's never quiet unless...
Did the malware not check out?
It's Angela. With the FBI at Evil Corp, physical security is madness. We don't have time to prep a new social engineering attack, so I went to her.
She can't be involved.
There's no way in there right now, and it's not as if we have a lot of time to wait.
Darlene's right.
I'm not doing it.
Who better than someone you trust?
I'm not discussing Angela with you.
She's our only option.
She's not an option. I did my part. Now you do yours.
Dang.
Make this happen.
I hate when they're at that spot because of, like, I don't know if it's a clock or something I hear in the background.
It is a
just
clock.
Drives me nuts.
It is a clock.
Like, is it a fan clicking? Because it doesn't sound like, I don't...
I think it's a clock. That's creepy.
Just a couple dudes on an escalator at the airport wearing masks. Oh, what?
Minister Shea, pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure is mine, Mr. Santiago. Welcome to China. Oh, Hugh.
He is a jet setter, huh?
Let's retire into the forum where we can talk in private.
As you'll see in your escorted tour of Beijing's backup facility, our attack was not climate control like your Raspberry Pi. Our backup tapes were degaused.
We'd like to visit all 4 of China's backup sites.
Of course.
And be granted access to the encrypted E-Corp servers.
Absolutely.
There is another subject to discuss.
Let's party. Oh.
It is a delicate subject.
The Dark Army. We'd like to review all intelligence you have on them.
Did she just speak out a line?
Some of us think that, they as a known malevolent hacker group might have...
Of course. We'll get you all of our dossiers with any intel we might have. You're scheduled to visit our Beijing facility on Tuesday at 9 a.m. sharp. Enjoy yourselves. Monday night, I wish to host you at my home.
Better not be a second late. Clock will be ticking.
Mm-hmm. You can only be there for like 3 minutes.
So clearly White Rose is a very big player in this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I did not anticipate a meeting with the FBI.
Can't just do it yourself.
No, not without access to the database.
But you're the best, the master. Ain't that true? You gotta understand, I hesitate because RT and I didn't part ways on the best of terms.
Is he still alive?
I wouldn't ask if there were another way.
You're wasting time. Time we don't have. You need to call Angela.
See, what's wrong, girl? You made me think the worst now.
Is she okay?
You say you need him? Let's need him. I'll have RT stop by.
Like, right now, or?
One thing I was thinking about Elliot while editing the previous episode, what if Leon's in his head?
No, because he interacted with Ray.
So, all that shit could be fake.
This is you asked.
Yeah. Fuck this. Oh my god.
It's framed burglary. Cops will likely go after an ex-con that lives on the same floor and will match his other B&Es the guy's suspected of.
Damn, dude.
Succinylcholine, injected as ordered.
And he didn't feel anything.
He was completely paralyzed.
Wow. That's fucked.
It'll appear there was a struggle. He pulled his gun in self-defense. The attacker got him first. 2 gunshot wounds, one to the chest.
Oh.
Did he look at you before you finished the job?
Yes. Ma'am, if I may, why drug him? Would have been just as easy to shoot and leave.
Killing a man instantly robs him of explanation. He has no time to process his final moments.
Holy shit.
Even though he was paralyzed, his mind was still able to understand why his life was ending. We let him die with answers.
I don't know how many answers he got.
Otherwise, we're nothing but ruthless murderers.
Okay. All right.
That's how you make yourself feel better about killing that dude? Wow. That's actually way worse. Him having to like sit there paralyzed, witnessing and being fully aware of what's happening versus getting just blindsided.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, jeez.
I gotta say, I never thought I'd hear from you again. You know, I'm glad we're sitting here again, our old spot. Booth over there by the window. That's where I first said the 3 magic words.
Magic words? Please and thank you?
I love you. I meant it, too.
No, you fucking didn't, as you were cheating on her actively.
It's like we're reliving our glory days.
That's not why she's here, bud. Sorry.
I hope this is cool and not, like, weird, but brought my resume if you can do anything.
God, this guy's such a tool.
So, tell me, how's life over there?
God damn it.
Very different than All Safe.
You miss it?
Yeah, and Gideon.
Crazy sad. So, you ever think that CDE had anything to do with it?
He just adjusted his phone. Yeah.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying, like, All Safe was ground zero.
The fuck? Are you working with the FBI?
No, my uncle is a lawyer. He told me to be careful and record any suspicious. It's my uncle's fault.
What? Oh, come on!
Did you talk to the FBI?
No. Yes.
Which one?
I can't sleep. I'm scared as shit.
What did you tell them?
Nothing. Just about the CD guy, and then they did like this sketch or whatever. I swear I never said your name.
Where are you going?
Away from you, motherfucker.
Wow, dude.
No. Yes. What?
Whoa. No joke about the ticking clocks.
Also, it reminds me of like Alice in Wonderland.
I was thinking Hook.
Also that. We did just watch a play. We watched Peter Pan the other night.
Pardon me, do you have the time?
Oh, shit.
That's funny.
Mr. John,
Got jokes.
You've wandered very far from the party.
I was looking for the little girl's room.
And
then
this caught your eye.
Yeah, my parents had the same clock in our family room growing up.
I found this in Germany.
Wow.
Cost me a fortune. The seller told me that it was one of a kind.
So much for the honest salesman. My parents bought theirs at a Kmart in Teaneck.
Oh, is that where you're from?
Jersey born and raised. And my full name is Dominique DePiro, but I go by Dom. What's the deal with the clocks? Was it a punctuality thing?
Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more.
So interesting.
As each second passes, I push myself to keep moving.
You're making me think I should invest in a decent watch.
Now, if I may ask, how does a young woman from New Jersey find her way into the FBI?
I am disgusted by the selfish brutality of the world.
I can't handle the ticking clocks.
Really?
I have something in my office I think you might appreciate.
Is it a bathroom? Because I have to go to the bathroom.
The artist strives to reflect the desolation and anxiety that accompanies one's loss of identity. His message is subversive to many in our country. Nevertheless, the work appeals to the masses and to the individual.
How is it that revolution can create such beautiful art? Yet you and I are tracking revolutionaries who've created nothing but turmoil.
There's more to the story. FBI, why you joined. What was it?
It's a little personal.
That's precisely why I'm asking.
Well, it was a certain relationship.
A love story.
Final semester of law school, dating who I thought was the one. At dinner, days before graduation, they got down on one knee to propose and...
Wow.
Excused myself to the restroom and went out back and...
Oh, wow. Ghosted him, huh? Damn.
That was that. Fast forward several years, I turn around and here's what I picked instead.
Wow.
A mid-level field agent.
I mean, hey, go with your gut. If you think it's wrong, it's probably wrong.
I never would have expected to be talking about an old flame to China's Minister of State Security. It'll make a good story at Thanksgiving. My dad'll love it.
Such an interesting interaction.
Wow, these are gorgeous. I've never touched something so beautiful.
I feel the same way each time.
Where did these come from?
They belong to my sister. She stays here when she's passing through Beijing. Have you ever wondered how the world would look? Some believe there are alternate realities playing out that very scenario. They're the lives that we're leading, are the people that we've become. The contemplation moves me very deeply.
Oh.
It's midnight.
I apologize. I must go. May I escort you back to the party?
Or a bathroom. I still have to go pee.
You're starting to sound like me now.
When was the last time these two have seen each other?
Why are you here?
Because I want to be.
I told Darlene I didn't want you involved.
She was right to involve me.
Please don't do this. I'll find another way.
Darlene said it's a simple job. I place the device on the floor and walk away. Then you guys will make everything go away, any evidence that you find. That's true, right?
That's our plan, but that's not the point. Don't put yourself at risk.
I've run through my options. Best case scenario, I lose my job and plea bargain down a jail sentence. I'm backed into a corner. Either I act or I wait to get caught.
I mean,
I think the Ollie meeting kind of opened her eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
You wouldn't let me walk into this unless you were sure that you could pull it off. I've decided.
From one room with clocks to another. Holy
I mean,
shit.
this one doesn't have as many clocks, if that helps.
It just makes it worse.
Does it?
Just the constant one tick.
I reached out to you so many times, and you kept saying no. Can I just know why?
Keep thinking about that day on the train platform after you found me in the cemetery. Told me to take care of myself. I wanted to be okay. Wanted to stop seeing him before I talked to you again.
And
my dead father's standing behind you right now. There's an encrypted users database in the marketplace directory.
Here, let me try.
Damn, this dude is jacked up.
Gonna ask or just stare?
Okay, what happened?
It's a rhetorical question. Just stare.
This guy obviously knows his shit. Why did Ray come to me?
Transfer the archives to the local machine. And then transfer the existing site from the local machine to the new server.
Uh-oh, he knows something's up, doesn't he?
I don't know. I don't think he's smart enough to understand what these two are doing.
You don't know when to stop.
This is what you wanted? Me here at a terminal?
He scared the ever-loving shit out of me right now. I'm like, no! Wait, is this from Princess Bride? Dread Pirate Roberts? What? Robbers? Oh my god. Words.
On it if you need to.
Everyone has their own if-then conditional programming, a situation where if certain conditions are met, then a logic bomb detonates. Everything blows up in your face.
Pirate
Is
Roberts.
this Ray's if-then moment or my own?
What is that?
Marketplace? Oh, it's like a weapons.
But also other things. Why
People,
is that
yeah,
person?
Yeah.
No.
Weapons, drugs, people.
Hitman.
Holy shit, dude.
If Ray is running the site himself, why bring me in? Ray is dangerous, a criminal. Are those his two halves? Which side of him is stronger? Is he sinister enough to host the...
Stop figuring this out.
I want to know.
You know, but you're gonna ignore it, because that's what we do.
It's not what I do.
He's a vigilante hacker.
I could destroy him in under 2 minutes at a terminal.
Ray is not some coffee shop owner. Forget what you saw and move on.
That's
How
a
do you
hard
do
thing
that?
to move on
How
from.
do you do that?
Yeah.
You're thinking only of yourself.
I'm thinking of us.
And I'm thinking of the people in those pictures. I could help them.
We have other battles to fight.
Now you understand what Ray meant by, like, it's been down too long, it's important to him. Because he probably has a boss who's, like, making a shit ton of money off this shit.
A logic bomb explodes either at a set time or when a specific condition is met, and now I've met Ray's black market of evil. Mr. Robot can deny it all he wants, but I can't. Can you?
Take him down. Do it.
Were you followed?
No.
Did you take the route I sent you?
Yeah,
Where's your cell phone?
at home.
No bullshit from here on.
Welcome to the team.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
The fuck?
What the hell's this?
You are one stupid fuck. Never trust a tech guy with a rat tail. Too easy to carve secrets out of him.
Oh, damn, dude.
Oh my god.
What are you doing? Told you not to look.
Holy shit.
That's so gross.
That's where they're gonna leave this episode. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I mean, Ray really does turn it on really well. Because it's like...
Yeah, I actually liked him a lot.
You know how funny he is and how much personality he gives off. And he just got that, like, charisma. And he walks out of that car in the dark and you're like, that's a scary motherfucker right there.
Yeah. What the actual fuck, though?
And finding out exactly what his site is all about, that...
You say it.
That is some bad shit right there.
Terrible person.
Wow. I mean, the idea that, like, Elliot... The fact that did they beat that shit out of him, the other guy, to get an answer? Or was he bugged?
They cut off his rat tail.
I mean, he's dead, right? They killed him.
Or he's
being tortured.
Or he's mutilated. They mutilate. I mean, not only did like he's now probably like permanently disfigured. I don't know. I don't know how if that heals.
Yeah.
But then also permanently disfigured because they cut off a piece of his scalp.
Yeah. Ray, like, it's such an interesting thing because you go back to the introduction of him as a character. He's just like this funny guy taking his dog on a walk, watching some basketball, and takes to Elliot like really quickly. And this, like, what was the conversation they had when Mr. Robot was in charge? Like, what was that all about? Because when this dude is like turned it on, it's like you knew something was off because he's in this role where he doesn't necessarily want to be doing what he's doing. So I'm wondering who's kind of like in charge above him.
Right.
Or is he the one in charge? Is he pulling all the strings here? Is he running this thing?
I don't want to think of that about you, Ray, but I think I'm going to have to go there.
It just feels like there's someone else who's forcing him into this spot, but who knows? I'm not sure, but that shit was nasty and gross and horrifying, and Elliot had no choice but to dig after seeing what the dude looked like.
Yeah.
He had to ask questions and find out. And he got his answer. He is getting beat up very badly, it sounds like right now. And I'm wondering what his next play is going to be. Is he going to like bring this dude down? Is he going to pull what he did in like season 1? Where he's going to like leak some shit and get dude in trouble and arrested?
You should. I mean, that would be the right thing to do. There are these poor people in other countries now being...
I just wonder how you link it to him. How do you like, what's your heart? Because I'm sure there's a lot of stuff protecting him,
but like, how
in terms
do you,
of like owning the site or running the site.
How do you do the things that you need to do on the back end without knowing what's on the front end?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how was Elliot supposed to do all this stuff without knowing?
Because it was all code.
I don't know.
It's just coding. He didn't need to actually go into the site and look at it. It's all, you do everything on the back end, I assume. And he was given a list of stuff that he was supposed to do. There was like a document pass over to him that he just had to follow instructions. And he obviously went beyond those instructions, and now he's in a lot of trouble. But this feels very Elliot. Because he continues to get sidetracked by these like situations that he feels that he needs to interject himself into because it's the right thing to do, while he has like a really big thing going on over here. There was this tug of war in season 1 also going on with like starting the launch of the plan and then dealing with other personal issues.
Yeah.
And
well, there's always definitely like a second issue happening with. I feel like he's got like 17 issues happening right now.
I mean, there's always something pulling him away from the main focus of what he's working on as like a morality thing that he personally needs to fix. That he wants to personally be that vigilante hacker guy and go take care of it and like solve problems for people, while he's also creating this massive world of problems for people, because this hack has created a lot of issues for people. But it's always just this tug of war, and the fact that Mr. Robot is involved, constantly telling him, don't do this, you don't waste your time with this, you got to get back over here and focus on this, don't waste your time here with this, we need to get onto this. So that struggle is always there, and I always find it very fascinating to see how Elliot deals with all this stuff. Because he always goes with the gut and the thing that he feels like he needs to inject himself into to help those other people. Like, the website thing was a priority for him once he realized some shady shit was going down.
Yeah.
Even though he has Angela and Darlene doing this other thing, which sounds really dangerous.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the idea that Angela, like, that meeting with Ollie was, I mean, dude is the worst. He couldn't have been more obvious that he was recording her with his phone.
Yeah, he was like,
he like smoothed it over. Yeah. Let me adjust it.
Put it over here. Here's good.
Terrible. Like, the guy's an absolute moron and a terrible liar, obviously.
If you would have just left your phone where it was, or even put it in your fucking pocket, guess what? It's still gonna be able to record shit.
Yeah, he sucks.
Why? Just take a selfie while you're at it.
And obviously,
like, look who I'm with.
All the reminiscing was obviously bullshit to try to make her feel comfortable, but that probably made her feel even more uncomfortable.
But he also didn't need to be like. Remember when I said like those 3 magic words? Were they magic?
It was idiotic.
Were they?
That whole thing was just. Yeah, it was just bad.
You're terrible at this, dude.
So I think that opened Angela's eyes to like, fuck, I need to get involved and I need to do my part in this, because I didn't think the CD, like, when I think about the hack and the whole situation, I never really thought about Allsafe as like ground zero in terms of the CD is what set this whole thing off. I didn't even realize that because if you go back and think about it, that's when Ollie was like, hey, I need you to go drop off these things. And then that's when the meeting happened. And then that's when like things really got put into motion. And then he was able to accomplish the mission and all that other stuff. But I never even thought about like, oh shit, Angela could be in a lot of trouble because she planted this.
Yeah.
Even though it was on his computer and she entered the building with his badge, I think that, I mean, Ollie, he obviously threw her under the bus. He could say whatever he wants, but he crumbled like a cookie for sure.
Yeah.
Like the moment that like the first tough question came out, he probably started crying and whimpering and he's like, I didn't do it. It was all her. I was framed. She used my card and she got into work with that and she used my console for the computer. Yeah, like
but I love her and
she's,
you know.
He was probably one of the easiest interrogations that the FBI's ever had. So I don't feel real good about what potentially could happen. But they're going to accomplish this. Hopefully, Elliot's going to be in a physical state that he could even accomplish pulling this off.
Just listening to that stuff, I was thinking of all the stuff, and like as you're staring at somebody's piece of scalp.
And the other idea is, did he just lose his computer? Because he can't go. He said he can't go back to his house. And I love that they used the word terminal. Like, did he lose his terminal? Because he was using the one that Ray let him use to do that job. To do this stuff. So like where else is Elliot gonna like lock in? Again, if he's even able to. I don't know how badly they're about to beat him right now. But
his face kind of looked like the other guy.
There's some crazy ass shit going on. And then the FBI attack. I feel
that was wild. What the fuck?
I feel like
just ended himself.
Yeah. I feel like that is the other side of White Rose coming in and wiping these people out.
Well, okay.
That's what I feel like is happening. Because
why did he have that moment with Dom?
I don't know. I thought that whole interaction was really interesting, but the idea that the FBI was getting that close to certain things, I mean, there's two things at stake here, and White Rose has to kind of juggle both of them. And I think that attack, because he probably told these people, like, hey, I know exactly where they're going to be. I'm going to set up this. I'm going to set up that. Mm-hmm. So like that whole situation, I feel like that was a White Rose attack based off of this other stuff that's going on because the evil court boss guy, I forget it. I'm gonna look up his name and I'm gonna remember it or write it down for the next episode because every time I bring him up, I don't remember his fucking name and I'm going to, dang it.
Even if he looks it up, he's not gonna remember.
I feel like that partnership it's gotta be protected, and I feel like that's what that attack was just now.
That makes sense. Absolutely makes sense.
Because like White Rose obviously has that really big fancy job, but also got some other stuff going on the side. So I think it was for sure that I feel like that's the obvious choice in terms of what just happened.
Mm-hmm.
So
that makes sense.
And the idea that there could be nothing left behind. I feel like that's like you're gonna attack. Like everything's got to be taken. Like
but like FBI agents, like no one's gonna.
I mean.
You're not going to have a replacement look at this stuff?
I mean, clearly White Rose has a lot of power and a lot of influence and a lot of control over a lot of various things. So, I don't know. We'll see. Because, I mean, that's a room full of a lot of dead, important people.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
Pretty crazy episode. I mean, this season continues to just take things to where I'm like, what is happening? Like, why is this happening? What is going on? And they just continue to move things towards a really stressful spot because the music, it's a really great driver of the emotion for the viewer. And the music in this episode was, I mean, all the ticking clocks was just driving me nuts.
But like,
that's like one of my, I hear a bunch of ticking clocks. It just builds anxiety. And it's like, okay, stop. And then just the idea of the music of when Angela was on her trip. Because I was
going to say, like, I don't remember any other music besides the music with Angela in the train.
Yeah.
But, like, it was barely there, too.
Yeah, it's good enough to where it builds.
Episode.
So, yeah, this feels really intense. I'm now concerned about this plan because Elliot is now getting roughed up and beat up, and I don't know how far they're going to take it, but it feels bad. And just the idea that Dom's whole team now is getting wiped out while she's there just doesn't feel like a good spot. So a lot of people in difficult situations now. So anything else?
Nope.
All right, y'all. You guys leave all your comments, leave them down below. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.